Everyone loves superhero movies, but there's no way these powers could be used in real life, right? Well, based on various videos found online, it seems superpowers may exist in real life. From people who were caught teleporting things on CCTV, to people literally flying and vehicles teleporting. Let's analyze these very mysterious videos to see if superpowers exist in real life or not. Table Girl. This video comes from a cafe in China. It was caught on CCTV and only reviewed after the incident happened. As you can see, there's a group of friends and one woman sitting alone. It seems like some of the guys are messing with the man sitting next to the woman in the group. They appear to be doing something to his drink, and that's when he swats them away and tells them to sit down. Perhaps an argument was going to break out, but that's when the mysterious woman sitting alone raises her left hand. She then appears to move their table towards her. At first, the friends are scared and don't know what's going on. But when she moves her hands and the table moves yet again, they realize it must be her. The woman looks fairly calm as she's doing this, almost like she's done it before. Everyone in the friend group is seriously freaked out, and they even yell at the girl asking what's going on. They bang on the table and shout, but she simply doesn't look over. Eventually, she looks over and gets up. She then begins arguing with one of the guys. One of the men attempt to throw something at her, but that's when she propels him backwards using only the force. I'm not exactly sure what she could be doing here, but some have speculated she could be airbending in real life. This is also known as telekinesis. This is the psychic ability of influencing a physical system without any interaction. It's not known whether telekinesis is real or not, but in the 1960s and 70s, the CIA did do telekinesis experiments. This is what's known as MKUltra, and it was even the basis of the TV show Stranger Things. But do you think that's what's happening in this video, or is it something else? Earthbender. You may have heard of the concept of earthbending before. It's basically the ability to move large amounts of the earth using only your body. This is also known as geokinesis. In this video apparently caught in China, one man appears to be doing exactly that. He begins by lifting up a gigantic piece of earth. At first you may think this doesn't seem like a superpower. Perhaps he's simply a really strong man. But after he physically lifts up a large amount of earth, check out what he does next. He appears to use some kind of kinesis and moves the earth without even touching it. The large chunk of earth gradually rises out of the ground. At one point, he even stands on top of the earth mound and moves it up with him standing on it. This shows it can't be something else pushing it because he's standing on it, weighing it down. Some monks in China do actually practice geokinesis on a regular basis. But do you think that's what's happening in this video? Flying Man. If you asked most people what superpower they would like, many would say flying. Think about how awesome it would be to go anywhere you want. Not only would it be convenient and save time, but you could also be a real-life superhero, saving the day and getting away from danger. Well, one day in China, someone saw something strange in the sky. At first, they thought it could be a bird or maybe a plane, but they soon realized it was a man. They claimed that it was very easy to see in real life, but because they had to zoom in on the video, the quality is not so great. Nevertheless, you can quite clearly make out the figure of a man. He appears to be hovering, flying around very high. It looks like he's around 5,000 feet in the air. He hovers around as the man films him. Although it seems like he's moving slow for us, remember he's far away. This means he's likely moving around a lot faster where he is, almost like a plane. But close up, he'd be moving around pretty fast. It's kind of like how planes appear to be moving slowly when they're far away. Force. This video comes from a college or school in China. One boy is filming his classmate. He's laughing because his classmate is on the computer getting annoyed. It seems like he's having some kind of technical problem. The kid on the computer does not realize he's being filmed at first. But that's when all of a sudden he appears to use telekinesis to move his monitor back. His friend filming him then gasps in amazement. And that's when he appears to use telekinesis to slam the door shut. He was probably caught off guard that his friend caught him using his powers on tape. This video went viral on Chinese social media in 2018, and although string could have been used to pull the door shut, I don't see how that would work for the monitor. Also, the reactions in the video seem very genuine. But what do you think? Is this real superpowers or something else? Electrical powers. Electricity manipulation is a popular superpower in movies, but some believe that it's actually a reality. Many believe that Nikola Tesla was able to manipulate electricity. Many theorize he came up with a way to give everyone free energy. He would do this with a condenser, a receiver, and magnets. But some believe he was taken out before he could give the world free energy. But this video from Hong Kong appears to capture real electrical manipulation. The video first shows a night photo shoot in the streets of Hong Kong, but all of a sudden in the background a hooded man appears. Then all of a sudden his palms appear to glow a blue light. He seems very nervous when this happens, almost like he can't control it. When he realizes there's cameras nearby, he panics and runs away. The cameraman is amazed, so he follows him. But that's when the man appears to run across the road and then teleports into nowhere. A bus drives past, but the man simply vanishes. Do you think this man could be a teleporter as well? If there was just one superpower caught on this video, it could seem fake. But seeing as two superpowers occur, perhaps this is real. I'm not sure how you would be able to edit this, but perhaps there's a way. What do you think could be happening here? Getaway. This video comes from the Garden City Police Department in Kansas, USA. One night, they saw a white car speeding. They put on their siren and began to chase the car. For a few minutes, the car swerved around at a very high speed. It was almost like the driver was possessed. They chased the car some more when all of a sudden the car vanishes through a fence. The police car was stuck behind the fence as there was no damage made to it. It's almost like the white car teleported through the fence. The cops were stunned and confused when this happened. The driver got away and has never been identified. This footage was released to the public to try and track down the car. It was broadcast on Court TV, but to this day it remains a total mystery. Supermarket superpowers. This video comes from a Chinese supermarket surveillance camera. At one point, a woman is trying to get something down from a shelf. That's when another girl wearing a hoodie tries to help her out. She begins reaching for it, but then her back glows. She then seems to use some kind of telekinesis power to get the item. Later on, another camera catches a shopping cart nearly hit a child. But that's when again she uses telekinesis to move the shopping cart out of the way. Maybe this is an example of a citizen with real telekinesis. I guess that's how you would use your powers, just to help people out in day-to-day life. Do you think this woman really has superpowers, or is there something else at play here? Parking lot teleporter. This one comes from a parking lot surveillance camera in 2012. A man can be seen walking to his car with groceries. But that's when an incredibly fast figure appears to fly by. It happens so fast it literally sets off other cars' alarms. The man is perplexed. But what do you think's going on here? Some have said this video could be special effects. I think it does look less realistic than some of the other ones we've seen. But maybe this really is someone teleporting or going at really fast speeds. Air manipulation. This is another video coming from China. One man appears to be using aerotelekinesis. This is the manipulation of the air and wind. Wherever he moves his hands, the leaves around him appear to blow. Amazingly, this seems like it's happening after he moves his hands. It's almost like he's really controlling what's going on here. But now it's time to make your voice heard. Comment below which superpower caught on tape was the most amazing. If you want some more awesome videos, then check out my second channel. But as always, thanks for watching. There are some more videos on screen right now. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to Top 10s.